We're the Hebrew Israelites, and we're out here through the spirit of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the one you ignorantly call God and Christ, right? To wake up the people of Negroid, Native American, Indian descent, the Latino and Hispanics. You make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, and I'm out here for y'all, all right? And to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known in the Bible as Mystery Babylon the Great. It's going to be destroyed in the Third World Nuclear War. Thus saith the Lord, all right? America is in the Bible, and it is known as Mystery Babylon the Great. And the Most High is going to destroy it from off the face of the earth, all right? Give me Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Exactly. The prophet that was before us, they prophesied against great countries and kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence, right? And you know what? I'm going to prove it. Give me Acts. Give me Acts 11 and 27.
Acts 11 and 27. And in these days came prophets from Jerusalem out to Antioch, and there stood up one of them named Agabus, and signified by the Spirit that there should be great death throughout all the world, which came to pass that in the days of Claudius Caesar.
Exactly. So it said, right, in the time, this when the Rome was ruling, right, there was a prophet called Agabus, right, who went to Antioch and prophesied, saying there's going to be a great dearth throughout the world, meaning a great famine. And that prophecy was prophesying happened during the time of Claudius Caesar. And for all you non-believers in the New Testament, right, go look in your history right there and see what that says, right? Because that is a historical event and a historical fact. It happened, right? Agabus prophesied there would be a famine in the land, right? And it did came to pass in the time of Claudius Caesar. All right, now jump back to Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets have been before me, and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And I already said that, and I proved it with Acts the 11th chapter, with Agabus, right? I proved it. Read on.
The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known, and the Lord hath truly sent him.
Exactly, because that's what your pastors are talking about right now, right? Everything is about peace and love, and Jesus Christ loved everybody, and peace to the world, and have to save humanity. That is madness. That's not biblical. That's BS. Understand? The Lord is not dealing with that spirit. Understand? It says, if you're speaking peace, peace, right, and it comes to pass, then you're right. But if you're speaking peace, peace, and it don't come to pass, meaning you're a false prophet. And I read before in verse 8, right, that the prophets prophesied of war, evil, and pestilence. So what's up with all this peace, peace talk? That's not the time we're in. That's not the time we're in. All right? Give me Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 3. For the vision is yet for appointed time.
Right, the visions the prophets get, they were for an appointed time. It have a specific time when it's going to be fulfilled. Read on.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie. That it tarry, wait for it.
Right, though it tarry, wait for it. Understand? Because it seems like these prophecies are taking long to be fulfilled. Right, but it's for an appointed time. And though it tarry, though it seems to be waiting, it seems to be a long time. Right, it says wait for it. Read on.
Because it will surely come and it will not tarry.
It will surely come and it will not tarry. Understand? So the vision is for an appointed time. right? America's destruction is for an appointed time, right? World War III is for an appointed time. And guess what? It's triggering off right now. While y'all walking around, have no idea what's going on, World War III is getting ready to jump off. All right? World War III is going to get ready to jump off. Let's read that one more time, huh?
And for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. Now give me Daniel, the 11th chapter. Daniel, the 11th chapter, all right? It says the vision is for an appointed time, and in the end it shall speak and not lie. So I'm going to bring out the prophecies, right? I'm going to bring out the prophecies that's coming to pass right now as we speak. 11 and 40. 40? Yeah.
Daniel chapter 11 and verse 40. And at the time of the end shall the king of the south push at him.
Right, and at the time of the end, in the last days, it says the king of the south. Who's the king of the south? When you understand the history, it's talking about Egypt. Right? Egypt is the king of the south. Read on.
And the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind.
The king of the north right now is the Israelis. Right? Because what we're going to touch on right now is the Arab-Israeli wars. Right? After World War II, right, in 1948, right, the so-called Jews, the Israelis, got into the land of Israel. All right? And we're going to read up on that. Read on.
With chariots and with his horsemen and with tribes, and shall overflow and pass over.
Exactly, because what happened right there, when the so-called Jews, the Israelis, right, after World War II, wanted the land, and they were being put in the land, they had to fight off nations, right? So you have what's called the Arab-Israeli wars, all right? The Arab-Israeli wars, because what, they had to fight off nations to get the land, because people was already living there. Read on.
He shall enter also into glorious land, and many countries shall be overthrown.
Right, he shall enter into the glorious land, the land of Israel. Right, he's going to enter into our homeland. Right, the glorious land. Hold what you got. Matter of fact, you can stay right there. Give me if anyone could grab it. Give me Ezekiel 36 and verse 5. Get straight to the point. It says, he shall enter into the glorious land. All right?
5.
Yeah? Ezekiel 36 and 5.
Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possessions with the joy of all their heart, with their despiteful mind.
Exactly. So what happened? The Edomites, right? Who's the Edomites? Edomite is the biblical name for the so-called white man. Right? He entered into the land of Israel. You see that? So he entered into the land of Israel now. But before he did that, he had to fight wars to get in there. Now going back to Daniel 11 and 41.
Daniel chapter 11, verse 41. He shall enter also in the glorious land, and many countries shall be overthrown.
Exactly. He entered into the glorious land, right? And what? And many countries were overthrown, because that's what they did. They overthrew all them other nations, right? And kingdoms that was set up in the land. Pushed them all out and then took the land for themselves. All right? Read on.
But this shall escape out of his hand, even Edom and Moab, and the sheep of the children of Ammon.
Right. And that's dealing with, it's a geographical location. That's Jordan. And then the capital of Jordan is Ammon. You understand? So that's dealing with a geographical location, all right? Now read on.
He shall stretch forth his hand also upon the country, and the land of Egypt shall not escape.
Exactly, the land of Egypt shall not escape. But why? They took down the leaders of Egypt and set up their own puppet government. They control Egypt right now, right? Because everybody knew about what happened with, I think his name is Anwar Sadat. They took him out and set up their puppet leader. All right, read on.
For he shall have power over the treasures of gold and of silver and over all the precious things of Egypt.
Exactly, that's why they even have the Pharaoh's tomb on display. That's why they got all the Egyptian relics on display. They got all that stuff, man. Who's controlling it? Who's putting all that on display in their museums and all of that? Understand? They got it all. You understand? To show you that them Israelis got it all. Read on.
And the Libyans and the Ethiopians shall be at his steps.
Right. The Libyans and give me Ezekiel 38 out. The Libyans and the Ethiopians shall be at his step. Why? Because Libya and Ethiopia are going to join forces with Russia. Right? Libya and Ethiopia are going to join forces with Russia. Ezekiel 38, start it on. Matter of fact,
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against the Most High, the land. Set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, chief prince of Meshech and Tubal.
exactly. That's Russia. Set your face against Russia. Right? Read on.
And prophecy against them,
Exactly. Prophesy against them. Read on.
and say, Thus says the Lord, thus says the Most High, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief priest of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn back and put hooks into the jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them.
Exactly what the Most High did here. Right, remember, the Iron Curtain collapsed. Right, the Most High going to put hooks in his jaws and bring them back, and that's what happened. The Most High brought them back into that power what they was, right? That first was the USSR, now they're the Russian Federation. The Most High is bringing them back into that old state that they were. All right, not only that, remember when Putin left office, and the funny thing is they brought Putin back in office too. You understand? Because Putin is the man for the job, and that's the point I'm getting at right here. Putin is the man for the job. Read on.